Hey, what's up guys, it's Renaldo here. So this video is going to focus on Cyril Ramaphosa's cabinet reshuffle, and I just want to focus on two executive members now. I want to focus on the newly appointed Dina Pulle, which for those of you that know politics will know exactly who she is, but if you don't, I'll explain it now. And the other one is John Steenhuisen. Yeah. So let's start with Dina Pulle. Now, Dina Pulle is replacing Sisisi Tolashe. You know, that's the minister that was gifted 2 cars towards the ANC Women's League, and then she decided, no, I'd rather keep the cars and give it to my family members. And then, of course, all of this came out and she was removed as the minister. Now, the person that's replacing her, Dina Pulle, was in 2012-2013 found guilty by the Ethics Committee of Parliament for not declaring a relationship with a very successful businessman that subsequently she allocated funds towards so he benefited through her as a minister. I believe the amount was 6 million rand out of a 15 million rand deal that went to his business. She never declared that they were in a relationship, and as a minister or as a member of parliament, you have to declare your interests so that people know where you own shares, who you are in a relationship with, what do they do for a living, all of these things. So she lied to parliament. She broke her oath of office, and the public protector even came out and said that she had to apologize for blatantly lying time and time again. Now, this is the question right here. Dina Pulle, who has got a very terrible track record being a minister, was now rewarded by Cyril Ramaphosa to be the minister again. And this time she is the minister that's overseeing social grants, pretty much looking after the poorest of the poor. Now, with the track record of somebody that's willing to let their close relationships benefit financially and then lying to parliament and lying to people about it, I don't think that I'd trust her to run a tuck shop at a school. But now she's in charge of looking after millions of people in this country. So Cyril Ramaphosa keeps on talking about this new dawn and how he is going to get rid of corruption, but yet here is a former minister and now the new minister that blatantly lied to parliament, blatantly lied to the public protector, and allowed people in close proximity to her to benefit through millions of rands. And oh, by the way, did anything ever happen? Did she get charged? Oh, no, she didn't. I find it absolutely fascinating that Cyril Ramaphosa, that consistently tells us that he's fighting corruption, he's cleaning out the ANC, and how there's this new dawn for the ANC, how he is rewarding a person that blatantly lied under oath to Parliament and to the public protector, and then he rewards her with the ministerial position of social development. Now, that is the scary part. Social development is where ethics is really important because you are dealing with the most vulnerable in society. You are dealing with the poorest of the poor, and you are dealing with people that need a hand up. Now, if you couldn't trust her with a simple 15 million rand contract, in which 6 million of that then went to her boyfriend at the time, which she didn't declare that there was a relationship, what is she going to do with potentially billions of rands? That is the big question that is in the air. So Cyril Ramaphosa, once again, talking a lot, but not really showing us through action that he is serious about fighting corruption, fighting people that blatantly lie and just don't take their oath of office seriously. Speaking of which, I find it quite weird to have to talk about the DA doing something similar, in the sense that they are rewarding an underperforming minister with a soft landing, because that's what happened with John Steenhuisen. Now, Jordan Hill-Lewis asked Cyril Ramaphosa to remove John Steenhuisen as the Minister of Agriculture and to put him in as the Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry. Now, it's weird how the DA has consistently spoken about how the ANC always rewards their cadres with soft landings. And now Jordan Lewis has asked Cyril Ramaphosa to do exactly the same thing. I don't think it's a secret to say that John Steenhuisen has been an absolutely terrible minister of agriculture specifically. And you don't have to just take my word for it. I think that a lot of people within the DA and, of course, outside the DA feel exactly the same way. The way in which he didn't deal with the foot and mouth disease outbreak, the way in which he treated the farmers, the people that he's supposed to look after. And ultimately, that was his downfall. But his downfall is now into a cozy deputy minister position. That's a problem, don't you think? Considering that the DA, when they were in the opposition benches, always said, how can you take this person as a minister and now reward them with the deputy minister position when they failed in their department? And now? What now? So now John Steenhuisen, that messed up as the Minister of Agriculture, gets rewarded with the deputy minister position. How is the DA then any different than the ANC when it comes to cadre deployment, if that is exactly what's going on? And please, if you want to say that I'm harsh towards the DA, please explain it to me. I'm all ears. I would love to know how after John Steenhuisen's failure as the Minister of Agriculture means that he should be rewarded with a deputy minister position. Please explain it to me. Drop a comment below and let me know how that makes sense. Because ultimately, for the last 30 years, since the ANC's been in charge, we've always criticized how the ANC just redeploys their cadres, which is what exactly happened with Cyril Ramaphosa taking Sisisi Tolashe out and then replacing her with Dina Pulle, which, as we know, has got a very checkered history and a checkered past. And now John Steenhuisen, which, of course, might not have done corrupt stuff, but, the DA credit card, his personal finances, I'm just leaving that there. But his performance as the Minister of Agriculture was subpar, and people wanted him gone because, especially the DA, because of the damage that he was doing to their brand. And then the leader of the DA asks that John Steenhuisen gets a deputy minister position. Explain it to me. I'd love to know how any person within the DA can justify that. And then I would love for them to explain to me how that is not cadre deployment, that is exactly the same as what the ANC has been doing for the last 32 years in this country. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to subscribe. It's absolutely free. It won't cost you anything. Don't forget to smash that like button and to share this video far and wide. If you'd like to support this channel financially, you can do so by giving a super thanks. You can click the $sign below and choose an amount. Or you can become a member of this channel by clicking the join button below. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Till later, cheers and peace out.
You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say I went my massacre. You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say I went my massacre. My massacre. You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say I went my massacre. My massacre.